one of the things that you just mentioned in the book is money is the top stressor for Americans. In fact, 77% of Americans are anxious about their finances. And then you go to the household, nearly 2/3 or 64% of Americans with children are living paycheck to paycheck. Where's the opportunity here for financial brands, credit unions, banks, wealth managers to help to start people to transform their beliefs about money so that they can transform their behavior around money? Because belief is so powerful, the beliefs that we have around money. And if we think about what influences behavior, 95% of our actions run at a subconscious level that we're not even aware of. So our relationship with money is formed from early childhood, environment, etc. Where is there an opportunity for financial brands to truly help people transform beliefs so that they can transform behavior?
I would say it's even simpler than that. I think most books and most concepts and most speakers are trying to change that behavior. And changing behavior is really hard. If someone's going to stop and get their $6 latte and a $3 muffin on the way to work and another snack and a drink on the way home, to go and change that, it's really obvious. You're wasting a whole pile of money.
Yeah.
Not unusual. People waste $200-300 a month on snacks. That much cheaper ways of doing it. But to go and change that behavior is really hard. They want their latte and they're a Starbucks fan and all this stuff. But most books start there, which I think is the tough thing. Why do you want to change people's behaviors? It's way too hard. People don't want to change their behaviors. But if we can get them to free up $100 a month on their gas bill, or make a change to their cost of their cell phones, or a slicker way of getting their TV entertainment that doesn't involve changing any behaviors, doesn't involve giving anything up. Well, that's the easy way. So if you think of it in terms of a wealth advisor, if you're a wealth advisor, how do you differentiate yourself? You have a well-crafted portfolio, you manage the client's risk. Isn't that what everybody does? You give them a portfolio with gray-haired people on a sailboat, and a bunch of papers inside that they'll never read. They all do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you actually wanted to make a difference, there is no bigger difference you can make for wealth clients if you're a wealth advisor than helping people to free up more cash flow for investment, but doing it with minimal effort. So how else would a wealth advisor add $1 million or $2 million to their client's wealth? Put them in more risky assets? Probably don't want to do that. What other vehicles do you have? Be a better stock picker? Very hard to beat the market. So the answer for how they can make a difference is help them with their financial wellness and do it the easy way by helping them free up more cash flow to invest or to pay down their debt.
That right there is a great reframe in my own perspective, because it's not changing behavior, it's simply asking the questions. And so I think as I create through just thought and ideas on this podcast, an opportunity for those watching or listening, take mobile banking, for example. Send out an email, run some type of content through mobile banking. When was the last time that you checked how much you could lower your gas bill? I will even tell you even a more practical example of that. Rocket Money is
Mhm.
now actively doing that. As I'm a Rocket Money subscriber, they're looking and analyzing my particularly reoccurring spend, and then they're notifying me and asking me those questions that I might not be thinking about, that I might not be having perspective on. So it's not changing my behavior, it's just simply asking the questions. And then it's that phone call of having to make hey, what can we do to auto insurance? I'm working on that right now, because that thing
Yeah.
seems to creep up every couple of years. And I'm like, got to switch the company again,
Yep. Yep.
to reduce the rate. In some cases, it's 50%. I've been able to drop that rate down, but just taking a couple hours, making a phone call, and life is good. When you look out at the future of financial services, what are you most hopeful? What are you most excited about? And the reason I'm asking that is there's been so much emphasis on financial literacy, on financial education.